In the hush of midnight, he stands alone. The city sleeps, lights dimmed, while a single lamp illuminates his determined face. The silence around him is absolute. He hears only the steady beat of his heart. In this stillness, the world has faded away, leaving only a question echoing in his mind. What will you do with this moment? The cold air stings his skin, but he feels only the warmth of purpose building in his chest. He lifts one hand to the old mirror on the wall, eyes searching his reflection for answers. He senses shadows around him, but feels no fear. In this darkness, he finds clarity for the day ahead. Every morning, before the world awakens, he is already awake, carving out time in the silence. He has made this quiet routine his sanctuary. Each step he takes here matters more than any cheer he might get later. No one cheers him on here. No loud music pushes him forward. There are only heavy breaths, pounding heartbeats, and the steady rhythm of his own footsteps on an empty street. He knows that success doesn't arrive by chance. He has to chase it down, step by step, even if every step feels like climbing a mountain. Discipline is being forged in silence, far from the crowds and applause. He knows tomorrow the city will wake to someone changed, though no one there will know the dawn that created him. He remembers why he started. The boy who once dreamed too big, who the world told was too fragile, too quiet for his own dreams. Even at that age, he had a quiet voice in his mind, insisting he was capable of more. They said he was too weak. They said it would never happen for him. Each doubting word became fuel. Every no he had heard hardened his resolve. In the dark, alone with those doubts, he transformed them into determination. Each doubt became another weight for him to lift. But still, the struggle never stops. Yet he rises each day to meet it, again and again. There are nights when exhaustion whispers that he should quit. Nights when his muscles ache and every step feels like it will be his last. Even the silence seems to mock him, reminding him how far he still has to go. He pauses, body trembling, at the top of a long hill. Behind him, the city skyline is a blur of darkness and distant light. Ahead, a faint glimmer appears at the horizon. Dawn. It is fragile and faint, but impossible to miss. For a moment, he considers turning back, returning to the comfort of a warm bed. He feels the weight of the night in every bone, the weight of the journey on every fiber of his being. Each breath of cold air reminds him of his purpose. He stands ready for the sunrise, knowing it was won in darkness. He doesn't envy those still asleep. He is one of the few privileged to witness this sunrise from here. He remembers why he started, the dream igniting him from within. He takes a breath and moves forward, one foot in front of the other. Each step pushes him into the twilight of the morning. The cold cuts through his clothes, but he leans into it, feeling alive. Each muscle remembers the purpose he has. Every drop of sweat and every labored step is another pounding of the hammer on the anvil of his resolve. With each heartbeat, he is rewriting who he is. The boy who doubted himself is fading. What grows stronger is a man who believes in something greater than fear. He knows that every silent step he takes leaves a mark on who he is becoming. At last, he reaches the top. The sun breaks free from the horizon, splashing the sky with colors of hope. In that light, he no longer sees himself as the fragile dreamer who began at the bottom. He sees a warrior who fought through darkness, who found his strength in silence. The world below starts to wake, but he feels a calm victory swelling inside him. He lifts his eyes to the sky, letting the first rays wash over his face, and in that warmth, he feels a promise of new beginnings. He stands for a moment in silence, feeling the sun warm his face. He knows that when he steps back onto the waking streets, he carries this victory within him. The pain of the journey melts away, replaced by a quiet smile. The sky's blaze of color reminds him that even the darkest nights give way to dawn. He feels a deep sense of gratitude for the darkness that led him here. This quiet moment is his alone, proof that even if the world doubts him, he can rewrite his story. Every step in the dark was a step toward light. Every lonely morning of discipline plants a seed that will grow. Now, standing strong in the sunrise, he knows he didn't just chase a dream, he built it himself, brick by brick, with sweat and silent courage. In this quiet triumph, he understands that silence has been his true companion all along, shaping him when no one else was watching. He silently thanks the darkness for making him who he is. Remember, when you feel like you're alone in the darkness, it is exactly there, in that silence, that you forge who you are meant to be. You carry the heart of a warrior and the soul of a dreamer within you, along with the power to change your world. Because in those quiet moments, you are already becoming something remarkable. You may not see it now, but this is just the beginning of who you will become. You might not realize it, but every silent step is shaping your destiny. The best is yet to come. Each day will find you stronger. Your journey is only just beginning. Just believe it.